Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Or 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Falcons go a nickel, 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute it.
He's got to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He dodged the tackle. He has this down to the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Lamar now from the gun. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that on tackle for loss.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
17 yards.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Baltimore.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just the opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's D. Alford. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
19 light. Let's go.
Now Penix off the play action. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Buying some time left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Okay,
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Huh.
Penix here from the gun. Complete to John Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set. Good.
And again, it's Penix. Vacates quickly left side. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Bronco 18. Set. Ready? Ready.
Penix on 3rd down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take...
And they will score. Touchdown to Atlanta. The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
17 yards.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
1st down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
17 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Ready? Set up. Ready? Set up. You.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Headed out right. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Tyler Loop back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is And he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Throwing now on first down. Penix. He's going to keep it this time. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Offense to the line fast. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First and 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready?
On first down, here's Penix. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
21 yards.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warrior, 70. Go!
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready!
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
That's the score. Falcons 14, Ravens 10.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
It's not!
The drive begins with Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Hey, Alpha, it's not!
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 31-yard line.
This is Henry on second. And He'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
180.
First down throw for Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 18.
Out of the gun, Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
180.
Another run for Henry. It's inside the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we go. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70, Lion.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Penix. The left side is caught by Vince. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. There's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's got a free play here. What a crunch play late. He intercepts it. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. A fresh set of downs for him now after the defense jumped. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. at the 37-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trail by a field goal. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Penix now. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. A lot of pressure on this kick for Zane Gonzalez. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinals.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Back to throw. It's this one to Tyler Algier. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ali to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have the first down, but we're inside of 20 seconds to play now. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hey, come on.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He calls his own number again. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here he is to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Falcons 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Alford now to return it. He's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. No increase here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set up.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
180. Get out. 180. Shot. Oh.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. The Patriots.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
For a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38-yard line.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. To the air, May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. And boy, got a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Five. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down inside the 15 he goes. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Luke now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
18. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Completes it to Douglas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the
from the
40-yard
shotgun.
line.
May with it. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
May's pass. Intercepted.
The young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, they go again with Henry. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. Down the sideline he goes. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter.
And he is into the end zone. From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
And we are
Buffalo.
underway in Buffalo. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
The Ravens take
Well, all the
over
momentum is with the
first and
team on offense. How about the guys on defense having to make a quick adjustment now? Bad field position for them with the ball out near the 50. They've got to know that the offense could strike big right here.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Now a second and 2.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now it's Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First and 10.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
Now Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he'll get 4 there down about the 12-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Second and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Zay Flowers from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off play action. Allen. And right away, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long.
Brown 80. Look out.
To the air. Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Offensive middle. 319.
Now Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. Gun.
Allen now looks to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
DC ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So first and 10 now from the 30. Inside handoff. Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
And a short gain here down to 22.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bills 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Middle. Half. 319. Look out.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10.
Half. Look out.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
29.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
56. 319. 5. Hey, home. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Brown it.
Motion man is Shakir. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Hey, tight.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Alert! Off 52. What's that?
To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Hey, hold on. 180. Look out.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Shakir across the formation. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
5 boy. 180. Half 10. Look out.
1st down. Here's the run with Cook. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Stop. Look out.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
17. Ravens 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He's brought down.
A tackle made there by Matt Milano.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 9. Jackson now. Now he'll tuck this and run. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the...
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Round 80! Hey, tight, middle, 56.
Palmer going to go in motion left.
Go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He gets it to Cooks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third.
Half 85. Round 80. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. And Cook has it left side. And he's going to have a Bills first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What's that?
That will give running right. It's Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you see it.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer from 17 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Pass on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Bills 31, Ravens 14. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
To the air, Allen. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
2nd and 10 at the
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Allen. It's caught left side by Cooks. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
180! 5 half 85, half out. That's it.
They'll look to throw again. This taken in by Kincaid. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180. 180. UAA. Touch.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that. Gets the ball rolling.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Sit out. Sit out.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
DC, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
No. Sit out. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Let's go. Sit out.
Henry running to the left. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Henry will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Ready, drill right, 22, 280. What do you hot?
Stafford from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On third down, here's Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And middle.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at first down here. Stafford now off the play fake. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in...
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And they will finally track him down, but not before it takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Very well. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Mason Tootin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Plus to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's fourth down.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Mark down at the 6. Here now, second down. And goal. They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
DC, ready? You change it. Sit on, dog. Sit on. Sit on.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught Derrick Henry. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it. Second down and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
It's
after a gain of 7.
That's another Baltimore
really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Jaguars.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by two. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Take right open. Oh, hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko, so high. Go.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Another run here with Tootin. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
11. All right, let's go.
Right back to Tipton. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
Here we go.
He's taking
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
yards.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On the ground, here's Tootin. He'll try to get back to the run, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Take right open. Rip, 20.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, I'm going. Go. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st and 10, Jackson taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Made back at the 44-yard line.
Hands up. Cut.
Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
There's the veteran tight end, Andrews.